All right, guys, today is one of those special videos because I'm excited to be bringing you guys some fragrances that I consider to be like those 10 out of 10 masterfully done fragrances that absolutely no one talks about. That's what we're getting into today. So I think you're going to enjoy this one. Let's go. What's good, YouTube? I'm your guy, the BowTie fragrance guy, that is. On the channel where we talk about not just fragrances, but style and grooming. So looking good and smelling great every day. If you're into that, make sure you hit subscribe. Don't forget to enable notifications by hitting the bell icon as well. So anytime a new video is uploaded on YouTube, you guys get notified. Guys, you heard me in the intro today. I want to be talking about some fragrances that I give that 10 out of 10 rating to. And somehow, some way, these fragrances still seem to fly under the radar. That usually doesn't happen because usually when a fragrance is really good, oftentimes that fragrance gets a lot of attention. See Baccarat Rouge 540, see Angel Share by Kilian, see Aventus by Creed. But somehow, some way, these fragrances, in my humble opinion, are just as good as a lot of those very popular fragrances. But again, they haven't gotten the attention that those fragrances have garnered. And that's not a bad thing, because at the end of the day, if you can find something that's very unique, that is as good, at least to you, then you're going to be able to find a fragrance that is going to speak to you and is going to be unique. And most importantly, you're going to be able to stand out because not a lot of people probably are going to be wearing those fragrances. So I have 10 that I want to share with you guys today. So get out your pens, your papers, whatever you want to use to write with, and whatever you want to utilize to write on, and take some notes. So I want to run the intro, and when we come back, we'll get into it. If you want to see what's on this list, and seriously, guys, you guys want to see what's on this list, you know the routine. Keep it locked right here. Let's get it.
The BowTie Fragrance Guy.
All right, guys, we're back. Thank you so much for keeping it locked in. Let's jump right into the video. Remember, I'm going to link as many of these as I can to the video through YouTube Shopping. So if you click on products down there in the corner, you should be able to find most of these fragrances that I'm going to talk about today. So first up, guys, this particular fragrance is one that I purchased probably a little over a year ago. I love the bottle first and foremost, but the fragrance is just as good. And nobody really seems to have caught on to it or talk about this fragrance. Super creative, amazing scent profile. This is from the brand of Unique Luxury. This is called Mashumaro. This is incense. There's a marshmallow accord here with sandalwood, praline, and cashmere wood. Guys, this is so good. This literally smells like you are sitting campsite fireside, and you are roasting marshmallows. That's exactly what this fragrance smells like. It has that slightly smoky incense thing here, with the cashmere wood bringing even more warmth and an even more amplified woody accord to this fragrance. And again, the sweetness comes in there with the sandalwood, praline, and the marshmallow accord. And it's just, again, to me, a phenomenal fragrance. It's very creative. And I think that, you know, the imagery that I provide you guys with is the best way to give you guys an indication of what this fragrance smells like. Again, the bottle is just, look at this bottle. The bottle is gorgeous, man. One of my favorite bottles in my entire collection, but the fragrance is fantastic. And again, we're about to be in the fall season. Fall and winter is the perfect time to wear this fragrance, in my humble opinion as well. This is an absolute 10 out of 10 fragrance to me. And again, nobody talks about it. So check it out, from the brand of Unique Luxury, Mashumaro. And not to mention, it's an extrait de parfum, so it performs like a monster. Get your nose on it. All right, guys, this next fragrance is one I've mentioned before several times on the channel, but I have not heard this fragrance mentioned anywhere else. So, and for anybody that loves amber, oh my goodness, this is a fragrance you gotta get your nose on. From the brand of Nuit Nomade. This Nuit Oman. This is called Ombre Kinjar. Man, look at the color of this juice. This is plum, vanilla, orris, benzoin, and patchouli. I think patchouli is in here as well. Guys, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. If you love amber, you have to smell this. If you love amber, if you love plum, you have to smell this fragrance. Again, this was another one that has enormous or longevity on my skin. It is sweet, it's seductive, it's sexy. And again, I love that fruity plum in the opening of the fragrance. Just really set the atmosphere for what is to come in this amber fragrance. Again, this is for my amber lovers out here. Look at the color of this juice. The plum colored juice tells you everything that you need to know. Love the dry down with a chocolatey patchouli. I don't know why more people aren't talking about this. Again, I guess sometimes, fragrance is such a subjective thing. Something, another man's trash obviously can be another man's treasure, that kind of ideology. But this fragrance is so good, man. Seriously, for my amber lovers out there, I promise you, you'll enjoy this. Ombre Kinjar, get your nose on it. All right, this next fragrance is just as good. Just as good. It actually has the same color juice, but it's from the brand of Royal Crown. This is called Ischma. Guys, dried fruits, nutmeg, peach, tobacco, and patchouli. I gotta spray some of this on my hand. This is so good. I'm gonna throw this fragrance right through this camera. Wow, the opening, the dried fruits with the spiciness of nutmeg. I cannot explain to you guys how good this thing smells to me. It is such a unique scent profile. Again, you have peach in there. And again, tobacco, another one of my favorite notes in fragrances. And again, nobody talks about this stuff. Absolutely nobody talks about this fragrance. Now, I understand some of the fragrances I'm talking about could be a little more expensive. And I guess sometimes that can contribute to why not as many people try certain fragrances from certain brands. And I understand that. But man, if you're looking for something creative, something that smells unique and is probably going to blow you away when you smell it, this is one of those fragrances you gotta get your nose on. Again, and as I mentioned, it has patchouli in the dry down. One of my favorite notes. This stuff is amazing. It sincerely is amazing. Another one that performs great as well. Unique, 10 out of 10. Nobody talks about it. You'll smell unique. You'll be happy. You got your nose on Ischma from the brand of Royal Crown. Stuff is fantastic. All right, guys, this next fragrance, I actually got a sample of this. May have been through Lucky Scent when I bought something from them. And man, it was one of those fragrances that I put on my skin. I kept coming back to it. I had to get a bottle from the brand of Atelier des Ors. This is Blue Madeleine. Blue Madeleine. This is cinnamon, black tea, sandalwood, praline, and cade oil. So this fragrance, what caught my attention about it, it is such a unique scent profile. It is a fragrance that provides a lot of contrast, but at the same time, a lot of intrigue for my nose. I mean, there's black tea in here, so you get a lot of that. Which I think is kind of the fragrance, I would say it's kind of centered around that note of black tea. But then you have the spiciness of cinnamon here with cade oil on the dry down, which gives this very smoky kind of scent profile to this fragrance. Very, very, very unique fragrance. Again, I was very drawn to it, and I have to give an A+ for creativity. So it smells great and it's creative. Sign me up. I've never smelled anything like it, and for me, that's one of the things that I hold in high regard now. When I smell a fragrance, and with as many fragrances I've had a chance to smell, and I smell something that I haven't really smelled before, and it can still manage to smell great, it got me. And that's what this fragrance is for me. So check it out from the brand of Atelier des Ors. Again, guys, this is Blue Madeleine. I want to tell you now, guys, you're going to see quite a few amber fragrances on this list. Amber is my favorite note/accord in fragrances. And this one, very popular brand, but nobody really talked about it. I don't know, but it's great. From the brand of Mason Francis Kirk, Reflets de Ambre. Reflets de Ambre. Oh, man, this is good. He on amber, patchouli, labdanum. Main notes in this. wow, that Hedion, of course, really is jasmine. So you have this slight floral presence in the opening of the fragrance, but it's very fleeting. It doesn't last a long time. And as of the fragrance, really, the name indicates, this is all about amber. This is all about a beautiful kind of gummy, gooey, ambery fragrance. And I absolutely love this stuff. Nobody is talking about this fragrance. I don't even know if it's still available, to be honest with you, but I am glad that I have myself a bottle of it. I absolutely love it. The amber patchouli combination on this fragrance as it dries down is 100. So if you can, and again, if I can link it here, I'll try to see if it's still available. Again, for amber lovers, a must try. Reflets the Ombre from Mason Francis Kirkjohn. This stuff is A1. With this next fragrance, I was a fan of the original, and I am a fan of the Extreme Flanker. It is from the brand of Frapin. This is 1270 Extreme. 1270 Extreme. Apple, elemi resin, rose, tonka bean are some of the main notes in this fragrance. Now, I told you guys before in a few videos, like how often I get compliments when I wear this fragrance. I haven't worn it a lot, but the 4 times or so that I've worn it, each time I've gotten at least one compliment wearing this fragrance. It just smells fantastic. The original 1270 was really good as well, and this fragrance is just as good. I don't know why it doesn't get the love, but in my humble opinion, obviously having it on a list like this, I think very highly of this fragrance. I think very highly of this scent profile. And the star player of the show, of course, guys, that opening note with that apple. Apple, resinous, ambery, dry down, amazing fragrance. And again, one that it doesn't hurt that I've gotten quite a few compliments wearing it. It's really good. I think more people should know about this fragrance. I think more people should put this fragrance on their skin and experience it. It's from the brand of Frapin. Check out 1270 Extreme. All right, guys, this next fragrance comes from the brand of Rania J. This is called Ombre Loup. Look at the color of this juice, man. Just, cloves, vanilla and lavender make up the amber accord here with some Peru balsam and I think guaiac wood. So you get this cloves in the opening. I think for some people that may throw this fragrance off. If you guys have ever smelled Musk Ravageur from Frederic Malle, not the newer formulation, but I have a formulation of Musk Ravageur that was done in 2010. The cloves were very in your face in that fragrance. And if you've ever smelled cloves, it's like pure cloves in the opening. And that's kind of sort of what you get with this, but it's very fleeting as well. It doesn't last that very heavy presence of clove doesn't last that long in this fragrance. It quickly turns in this nice gooey, gummy, ambery kind of resinous fragrance with a nice complement of smoky, leathery facets to it as well. This is a absolute masterpiece, and anybody that loves amber will enjoy this fragrance, especially those folks that are into the art of fragrance. This is going to knock your socks off. It is definitely a 10 out of 10 fragrance. It is a masterpiece of an amber fragrance. This is from the brand of Rania J. This is called Ombre Loup. Phenomenal amber fragrance. All right, guys, this next fragrance, I've actually talked about this particular line several times, and I have not smelled a fragrance from this line yet that has not been really good. And this fragrance is no different. It is from the brand of Carolina Herrera. This the Confidential collection. This is called Bronze Tonka. Oh my gosh, you Tonka bean lovers, please just do yourself a favor. Coffee, Tonka, saffron, and sandalwood. Just do it. You know what? I shouldn't do this, man. I shouldn't tell you guys about stuff that's this good. I just shouldn't. This fragrance is so good. They have so many great fragrances from this line. Ombre Desire, which is an amber fragrance, and all of them are sitting around like a note. You have an iris fragrance. You have, I've talked about Sandal Ruby, which is a sandalwood interpretation that has tuberose, sandalwood, and coconut, coffee, and tonka bean. Oh my gosh. Guys, this is so good. The coffee tonka bean combination. Then you have a creamy sandalwood. So it's almost like this creamy latte of a fragrance with tonka being front and center in the fragrance in this scent profile. This is, again, for anybody that loves tonka, this is a must smell as well. Nobody talks about this fragrance. Nobody talks about this line, and that is absolutely criminal. So check it out from the brand of Carolina Herrera, the Confidential Collection. This is Bronze Tonka. This is a great tonka bean fragrance. All right, guys. Next up, we have another amber-based fragrance from a brand that, for the price point, again, you talk about the quality price proposition. This brand is up at the top of my list with some of the best brands out on the market. The brand of Jovoy Paris. This is Ombre Premier. And this particular fragrance, rose, amber, vanilla, and patchouli. Wow. Again, another top tier amber fragrance. Now, again, I told you guys a while back, near the beginning of this video, there was going to be quite a few amber fragrances on this list. I have so many ambers, and I would definitely put this in my top 10 amber fragrances in my entire collection. And for me, that is saying something. It flies under the radar. I know a lot of people talk about Psychedelic, which is their patchouli fragrance. Incident Diplomatique, another fragrance from this particular brand that has gotten quite a bit of notoriety and discussions over the years, but not enough people talk about Ombre Premier. And in its lane, in its genre of an amber fragrance, in my humble opinion, is just as good as Psychedelic is as a patchouli-based fragrance. So do yourself a favor and check it out. And this is called Ombre Premier from the brand of Jovoy Paris. All right, guys, and last but not least, it is super sad that this fragrance is discontinued and hard to find, but I had to put it on this list. This is in my top 3 gourmand fragrances in my entire collection. It's from the brand of Armani from the Prive collection. This is Ombre Eccentrico. Ombre Eccentrico, dried fruits, cinnamon, tonka bean, patchouli, and amber. Guys, you talk about a gourmand, a delicious scent profile that is not overly sweet, not overly synthetic smelling. This is just a gem of a fragrance, and I cannot believe, well, no, I can't believe it, because a lot of good fragrances, great fragrances get discontinued, but it is sad, again, as I said before, this is a discontinued fragrance. Wow. I've told you guys before, because I've talked about it several times. This smells like raisin bread pudding. And for those of you that don't know what it is, raisin bread pudding is like, you take like bread that's like a day old, and you put raisins in it, you put cinnamon in there, you put butter over the top of it, and then you bake it. When it comes out of the oven, you can put other toppings on it, like maybe caramel or something like that, or, you know, on top of it, whipped cream. That's what this fragrance smells like. And again, in a way, they do it in a way where it manages to not be overly confectionery and sweet, and too playful. It's a really, really sexy kind of sweet gourmand fragrance. And I am telling you guys, man, what a gem this is. If I can find myself a backup bottle, I want to get it, because it's that good. This is easily a 10 out of 10 fragrance, in my opinion. Just so sad that it's discontinued, but I want to find myself another bottle. From the brand of Armani Prive, man, Ombre Eccentrico. It's a masterpiece. But that is it, guys. That is my time. And I hope you enjoyed this video today, as I gave you 10 fragrances that are 10 out of 10 masterpiece fragrances to me that nobody else is talking about. As always, I sincerely appreciate you guys' time and attention to these videos. I know you guys don't have to watch, but you do. And I sincerely appreciate that. Now, don't forget to take out a few moments to like, comment, and subscribe. Please make sure you guys are sharing these videos out to some other folks out there that you think could use the information or find it entertaining. Because I'm your guy, Darren. I'm the BowTie fragrance guy. I love to look good, and of course, I love to smell fantastic. So until next time, keep looking good, keep smelling even better. I'll catch you on the flip side. Peace.